Hey everybody, Cynthia here. I am back with my Jingle Jangle Christmas series, and I have been a stamping, coloring kind of maniac, and I have ink all over my fingers, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But I've just, I'll show you. I've been going crazy stamping because I love to sit and color while I'm watching TV, but I just stamped all of these sentiments and this little gnome guy, which you're going to see in an upcoming video. And I did some sentiment stamping there. I stamped like 25 of these candy canes for some of my gift tags. I have an entire bag of these gnomes and little Santa's workshop things I've been coloring. I gotta show you this. This stamp set came from my mom's gnome stamps. Ain't he cute? I think he's so stinking adorable. And she got these stamps off Amazon. And it's a whole set of different gnomes you can color. And little, like this one I did the lantern in his hands. But you could put a gift package in there. All kinds of stuff. So I will definitely, if I can find this set, I'll link it below this video if you're interested. And then one of them has a wooden sign like this, and then you can stamp different sentiments. And I stamped Santa's workshop. And my mom and I try not to buy the same stamps, and then we get together and we share each other's stamps and we stamp them out so that we have different, type of stamps to color. And like I said, I was a stamping maniac when she came around. I was so, and she's, stamped like crazy too. We were just having a ball. And then I stamped out a bunch of these for my hot cocoa things I'm going to put in some packages. And then I stamped these out. It's just been crazy. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. And making, just getting gifts ready. And these are the ones we're actually using today. I had stamped a ton of these reindeer. Are they not cute? They're so cute. I love this stamp set. And this stamp set actually is from Darcy's Heart and Home. And it's called Dear Friends. And I purchased this from the Not Too Shabby shop. I will post a link below to her store. I'm not sure if she has this. I've had this for a while. But I love the Darcy Heart and Home stamps. I think they're adorable. And two of my favorite stamp sets right now that I'm obsessed with are Darcy's Heart and Home, and also, I'll just share this with you guys quick. I am really obsessed with Stamping Bella stamps as well. I just picked this one up from the Stamping Bella website. And she's the oddball girl elf. I think she is absolutely adorable. And I also got, which you're going to see in future projects, and I also bought the oddball boy elf. And he bit into the candy cane. I just think he is so stinking cute. But anyway, I will post the two stores below. If you guys, are interested. I'm not affiliated in any way. I am just sharing where I pick up some of my things. And then this is actually what I've been working on. So you can see I have a bunch of them. And this is the tag we're going to make today. I think it came out so stinking cute. And I have some twine on here in case you want to hang it from a gift bag, or if you tape it to a project, or like a package, all you need to do with this is just create a little bow for the top. And that's it, if you don't want to use the hanger. But yeah, I love making tags and treat boxes and cards. It's some of my favorite things to do. And I think my hubby and I are going to start our new Etsy store soon, and I'm going to be selling a lot of this stuff in my store already put together. But I ended up creating a ton of these tags, and then I also made a gift box for them to go in, which I don't know where that is at the moment. I'm very sorry. Oh, here it is. So we're going to create the tag today, and then later we're going to create this adorable flip lid gift box for, I think I fit 5 of these tags in here. So this will be the next video. But anyway, you see here the pine cone, the berries, and these green sprigs. This actually I bought in where you buy the picks, the Christmas picks. These are actually super cheap. I think it was only like 70 cents. And all I did was I pulled 2 branches off. 1 and 2. That's it. Okay, because I wanted these really tiny branches, but sometimes when you cut these out in dies, they take forever and they don't work. So I was like, why not use these? So that's what I did there. And then the pine cones and the berries came from the mini cone and berry pick set. You get 12 picks in this bundle. And these were from Hobby Lobby in the Christmas crafts. And I had gotten them 50% off. But I've had these in my stash a while, and I thought, you know what, I really want to start using them up. And these are the picks that you get. This is what it looks like. And all I did was cut it here and pulled out some berries and pine cones for the top here. And then the white cardstock, as you can see on the back, I used my polka dot embossing folder. And then for the scallop circle in the back and the red one behind it, I used these scallop ovals, sorry. These scallop ovals these are stitched scallop ovals that I got from Amazon. So I will post a link below if they're still available. I don't know. I used the largest one and the second largest to create these tags. And then for the mini tag that says to and from, right here, this tag here, I used my stitch tag dies that I also purchased from Amazon. I will make all the links available to you. And I used the second largest one to create that. Okay? So I thought I'd go through and share with you the supplies that I used. And also I have had questions on these envelopes and magnets. Got them on Amazon. I'm a big Amazon shopper. If I find those links, I will provide those for you guys as well. Okay, but this is the tag we're creating today. And I've already got a lot of things started for us. Oh, and incidentally, the to and from stamp that went on here, this was actually a wooden stamp, and I've had it in my stash forever, and the foam came apart. So what I did, I have a lot of these blocks. I just took some ATG tape, like double-sided tape, and I taped it on the back, and I stuck this stamp on, and now I have a new block for my stamp. And then later on I can just peel it up and then take that tape off, because it's kind of like that removable adjustable tape that I used. And this I've had in my stash forever, so I might have gotten it at a yard sale, and it was relatively old and the foam was coming off. So that's what I use for this. You guys can, we all have different materials, so you guys can use whatever you'd like. But basically I started with the largest die, cut it out with the white cardstock, and then ran it through my polka dot embossing folder. And then the second largest I cut out in red, and I'm going to glue that on. I'm mostly using liquid glue. I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue for the berries and the pine cones, and then I'm using double-sided foam tape. Okay, so I'm going to add that right on top. Now, because there's embossing underneath, you really got to run your finger over this to make sure it's adhered well on the embossing. But you don't want to, it doesn't really matter behind here, but you don't want to push down on the rest of your embossing and lose it. Okay, so then all I did around all of the scallop circles is I took my white Jelly Roll pen and I just created some white circle dots, which you honestly, when I got the tag done, you don't really see a lot of it, but you do see a little coming through, and you can see it from the sides. So I decided to stick with it and just use it. Okay, so now at the top of my tag, I'm going to punch a hole. And I'm going to go right over that white circle dot that I just created. So you won't even see. But that's my hole for my tag. And then I colored this up. Put some foam tape on the back. And then if you see here, these 2 points on the stamp right here, I'm going to line these 2 points up, centering my tag, and they're going to go in between the scallops, if I can do it. I try. Okay, like I said, this point here goes in between these 2 red scallops. Same on this side, in between the 2 red scallops. So it's nice and centered. Okay, and then I'm going to take some, oh, I have it out, some foam tape here. And my foam tape I buy at the Dollar Tree. Comes in 3 different sizes in a pack for $1. But I just cut off 2 little pieces, and I'm placing them up here near the hole for our tag. And I'm going to pull the tape off, or the paper off, and I'm going to line this hole up with this, kind of angling the tag. And then just press down on that foam. So that's how I got my tag to stay and be dimensional. You could also add a little bit of liquid glue under here if you want, but this is, I'm really pulling hard and it's still on there. It's super strong, so it's not really necessary. And then I'm going to take my red and white twine. I have a big roll of this because I use this like crazy. And this giant roll I got for $2 one year at Target. I bought a bunch of them because they were on sale, and I thought that was a really good price. So let me give you the exact, I'm thinking it's 16 inches, but let me measure it for you to double check. Okay, so we're at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about 16 to 16 and a half inches. Okay, so I'm just going to take the 2 ends here and a pair of tweezers. I hope you are all having a wonderful holiday season so far. We had a very nice Thanksgiving, but this entire week I've been sick, so I didn't get to accomplish anything I really wanted to, and I go back to work tomorrow, so I'm going to be playing catch up. But I guess if you're going to get sick, the best time to do it is when you actually have off, so you don't have to take off of work. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this through, take these 2 ends, stick them inside the loop, and pull. Okay, so we created our hanger. I have this Merry Christmas sentiment. I have a bunch of sentiments in my stash from various stamp sets. I don't remember which one this was from, but I know it was one from one of those free magazine stamps that I got. And I'm just gonna, I put foam tape towards the bottom of my sentiment so that the top of it would sit flush with the little reindeer, to make it look like his little reindeer hooves, to kind of make it look like he's holding on to the Christmas sentiment. Okay, just like that. Now up here, this is where we're going to be working with the twine and the berries. So I'm going to try and get us a little bit closer. Forgive me for moving my camera. But I'm basically going to add a dab of hot glue and put one of the sprigs this way and one of the sprigs this way, kind of like in a V. Just add a little dab. You want to be careful with your hot glue because you do not want your hot glue showing. I'm kind of a finicky person about that. I don't know how you would say. I'm a stickler for not seeing hot glue on a project. I try to be really careful when I'm doing it. Okay, so our greens are on, and you can see a little hot glue through there, but that's okay because we're going to cover that up. So these berries are stuck together, so all I'm going to do is twist it a little bit, and then I'm going to take my nippers because they're wired, and I'm going to cut right there and cut that excess wire off. Add a little bit of hot glue again, and I'm going to add my berries on, and I'm just using the edge of this to push down. If you have one of those protective silicone fingers, you can use that too so you don't burn yourself. Okay, so it looks like that. You can get a nice close up there. And then all I did was I took my pine cone, put a small strip of hot glue there, and I'm going to glue it right here. And I'm going to hold that down. And that's it. That's how I did the berries and the tag. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to pan back out here. And like I said, my next video, I'm going to come back and I'm going to share with you how I created the gift box. And because they're dimensional, I was able to fit 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm able to fit 5 comfortably. And if you're gifting tags, like in your swaps and stuff, and you also want to give a gift card, I do have a gift card box that is similar to this. This one's a little bit larger, but you could, if you wanted to, let me get my, you could put your gift card in there and then a few gift tags as well, and that would be a really nice gift, a nice stocking stuffer, you know, whatever you choose to do. But I'll be back to share this with you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. And I hope you guys have fun creating yours. Thanks for watching. Take care and happy crafting.